I want to tell you a story of an organization who has been leader in their category for number of years, over more than 2 decades or so. We went to meet the CEO, talking about our proposition and product, and he started really sharing those experience. And this is what he really does, simply really put, but it's quite rhythmic, I would really say. He spends every month with all employees whose birthday happened to be in that month for 2-3 hours, an extended lunch, whether it is virtual or in person as well, and all of them really come together. And along with him, few team members from his office really sit and meticulously they write down all the minutes of the meeting. And that's where the conversation really begins. What things really happening well, what things not really taking place, how can he help? And this all idea is about listening to employees deeply. End of the 2-3 hours, everything really gets documented and it gets tracked, how actions really taking place, not taking place, and month on month is really happening. Often the feedback is around the process, is about on the resources, is about on the decision making, it is about on the agility, is about on the market competitions, what's really taking place, and so on and so forth. And he gathers phenomenal amount of data and really converts into certain action, and that's the time he also really gets a time to really convey his own message about the organization, and so on and so forth. And the organization has been doing phenomenally well over 2 decades or so. They are the number one by far. Their stock is really doing extremely well. And the learning is about the deep listening and what you really do about deep listening. So there has to be a methodology in the madness of really deep listening. If you can listen to customers all the time, why not listening to employees all the time? But obviously you have to really put a method in the madness around, and don't you have to really boil the ocean all the time. And this is exactly what we really do through our atpIreflect. Imagine the practice which is CEO is really doing, which is very manual. We do this through technology, and we track how the data is really collected, insights are generated, and then actions are taken and they're tracked, and so on and so forth. And now we've been working close to about 15 odd organizations, and is already giving us a belief that this product which we really envisaged that will really work, now it seems to be really working. So in subsequent videos I will share some of the used business cases, but I just thought that I'll share one example from a CEO who was very inspiring, and he's been doing this work for over more than a decade or so. And now the same thing we are really converting in a loosely I'm really putting in a technology way, and then helping organizations to solve their business and people problem. Share with somebody who may want to deep listening to their employees, and they can get in touch with us. Thank you.